And Jared Armstrong set to get the second half going as Towson kicks it deep. And Dulaney's Chris Davis has it on his own 18-yard line. Breaks a couple tackles before he's dragged down on his own 37-yard line, where Dulaney will take over 1st and 10. Dulaney 1st and 10. Quarterback number 19, Dre Lewis, under center again to start the second half for Dulaney. Fakes the handoff inside, scoots around to his right before he is brought down for a loss of 2.5. Great defensive stand right there by Towson. Dulaney, halftime adjustment is very apparent right now. We get a little hurry-up offense for the Lions as they complete a nice pass on the left side. Not enough for the first down, but Dulaney's Dre Lewis completes the pass to number 20, DJ Foster. Again, that combination successful a number of times in the first half. Dulaney calling 2 plays coming off the sideline right there. Brings up a 3rd and 4. Dulaney's number 65, Wayne Wilford, the center today, doing a great job keeping that offense squared and getting those snaps back to Dulaney as they break a couple tackles. His knee was down and he loses about 10, and that's going to bring up a long 4th down for the Lions. McDonald back to punt on 4th and 12 for the Lions. Deep to return for Towson. Damon Jones lets it bounce. Thinks about grabbing it, but discretion the better part of valor, and Towson will take over on their own 29-yard line, 1st and 10. MJ Preston back in to lead his Towson Generals, and Mike Obineme, the lone setback. Handoff inside, and Obineme has it churning for about 7 or 8 yards up that right side. 2nd and 3 for Towson, and Preston has Obineme up the left side. He gains the needed yards for the first down. Lineman number 52, Lorenzo Moore, does a nice job opening holes, as does Matt Stairs, number 66, and Andrew Jarsiniski, also a nice lineman for those Towson Generals, as they have run the ball successfully here in the rain at Dulaney. They lead 13-6. 3rd quarter action clock rolling at 8:40 to go. 3rd quarter.
No, that's battery.
And that's Jones on a left side slant, unable to gain, loses about 3, and that'll bring up 2nd and long for the Generals. Towson comes out needing to find a way to convert a long 2nd down. Jones in motion. The give is to Obineme.
There we go.
And he does what he does all day long, and that is churn for about 12 yards. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 2 for the Generals from midfield. Exactly on the center stripe here at Lion Country Stadium in memory of Brandon Malmstrom. A great athlete back in the day here at Dulaney.
Had a lot less food about it.
Preston set to keep at the inside. Hands off to Obineme, and he gets it done. 1st and 10 for the Generals. Towson offense doing exactly what we talked about in the pregame keys. They're breaking through the lulls as Obineme comes through the right side. Again, his 23rd carry of the day. He picked up 117 yards in the first half on the ground. The 2 touchdown scores by Jones were around the outside, but the clear advantage for the Generals today as they lead 13-6 has been Obineme. Between the tackles, Towson is gaining their yards. It speaks volumes to that offensive line coaching, the offensive line cohesiveness As MJ Preston again hands off to Obineme where he's stacked up. Met by a full regiment of Dulaney Lions. And that's going to bring up 3rd and a long 2. A tough 3rd down conversion right here, although I suspect Towson will go for it if they don't get it on this play. Preston, inside handoff, keeps it, fakes to Obineme, and MJ Preston has it going down that right side. Forced out of bounds on the 22-yard line, and Towson again, 1st and 10, inside Dulaney territory. 1st and 10 for Towson as they continue to power the ball down. Obineme again between the guards. Mike Obineme, a powerful gains 9 yards straight off that right guard. And Towson deep inside Dulaney territory with a 13-6 lead. Center Freddie Taylor set to get the ball in play to Preston.
Right there.
Fakes the handoff to Obineme, picks up the 1st down from the 11-yard line, deep inside Dulaney territory. Another lineman worth mentioning for Towson, number 52, Lorenzo Moore. Does a good job offensively and defensively as Mike Obineme drives it down to the 1-yard line to the 6-inch line. And Towson will have 1st and goal from the Dulaney 8-inch line.
Let's go!
Option formation for Towson. And the give is to Obineme, and he is not able to get in. As we saw MJ Preston give a little bit of the Matt Leinart push right there. The Reggie Bush push from years ago back in Notre Dame. It is a no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
I saw MJ kind of like bounce.
2nd and goal, clock running 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go, 3rd quarter. Towson looking to add to their 13-6 lead. And again, it is to the edge for Jones. He is in for 6. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, Damon Jones. He can get to that outside edge as he's done already 3 times for all 3 of the touchdowns. And Towson now leads 19-6 with Armstrong in to add to it. Holder, Bennett, Akuro ready to set things down for the Towson Generals as they look to make it an even 20. And Armstrong gets it up and through. Converts his 2nd extra point of the day to make it 20-6. Towson leads in this huge Baltimore County clash of rivals. As the rain continues to come down here at Dulaney, Towson adds to their halftime lead and makes it 20-6 with 3 minutes and 2 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Towson playing on the road with a 1-1 record right now. Goes with a squib kick as they get a nice return last time by Dulaney. And Dulaney with a flag down. Look to make something happen. Dulaney eager to prove their point in this game as Robert Hilton had the return, but there is a flag down.
Holding against the kickoff team.
You want to keep it down? As Dulaney takes over 1st and 10 after the kick. Towson, their defense has done a nice job. Pass attempt, gets it off, and Hilton with the catch. A nice strike thrown right there by Dre Lewis as he rolled right through to the right. And Dulaney again with 2 plays called in the huddle. We saw this to start the 2nd half. And now they go back to the huddle. Control officers as Dulaney takes the delay of game penalty coming out of the first down play. A nice little pass completion to Hilton. But yet, now we're back at 2 minutes and 38 seconds to go in the third quarter. Dulaney ball 1st and 10 from midfield. And it's a pitch left. Jones comes up and makes the stop for Towson. Forces Chris Davis out of bounds. Jones getting it done offensively and defensively this afternoon for Towson, with 3 scores of his own around to the pylon each time. And this time he beats Chris Davis to the outside. Davis gains 6, and Dulaney will have it 2nd and 4. Dulaney looking to convert a 2nd and 4 here. Again in the rain. Fake pitch left. Tried to get it to Davis. Flag comes down. And that's going to be a 1st down negated. Holding called against Dulaney. And that's going to push them back. Quarterback Dre Lewis made a great run right there on a keeper, but was unable to have his lineman not hold. And that's going to put them in a position where it'll be 2nd and very, very long. 2nd and 16 for the Dulaney Lions as they trail 20-6 here. Second half action. Little out and up. Gets down, broken up on the play by Damon Jones, and he is cramping on his right leg a little bit, but he was all over that fake as Dulaney tried to go with an out and up call. 3rd and 16 for the Lions. As Dre Lewis again under center. Dulaney needs to find a way to get a 1st down right now to keep this wagon train rolling.
Come on, Benny!
And Lewis scrambling, gets a pass off, tip drill, and then fumbled. McDonald caught the tip. The ball was then stripped out of his hands. And Dulaney makes the recovery. They'll maintain possession, but it's still 4th and 14 as the backward fumble is going to put the Dulaney punt team out on the field. As Dulaney's Sander McDonald in to punt. 4th and 15, snap is clean and punt is away.
Let's go, David! No, don't touch it, don't touch it. Get away from it,
Dulaney covers the punt at the 20-yard line where Towson will take over 1st and 10. 1 minute and 8 seconds to go, 3rd quarter. Towson, MJ Preston under center, and it's a healthy diet of Obineme as he scampers for about 4 yards. Call it 3.5 for the Towson Generals. Towson. God. MJ Preston under center, 2nd and 5. And again, it's Obineme doing exactly what we need him to do for the Towson Generals to gobble up yards. No. And that is the conclusion of today's 3rd quarter with Towson leading 20-6 here at Dulaney.